Okay, so if you hear any noise, next door's having some work done, so there's gonna be some drilling here and there, so sorry about that, but I chose a really bad time to record this at like 11:30, well 20 past 11 in the morning. I woke up at like 8 or something.
Get some help.
YouTubers, viewers, it is your boy, FOOF.EXE, back at it again with another video. I'm not really sure what this video is, but I think I'm just gonna label it as an update. So I've been thinking a lot about my channel, what's going wrong with it, what's going right with it. At first it was really hard to grasp what was going on. YouTube is not as simple as it used to be, to put it simply. When I was growing up with YouTube, because I'm 23 now, and I grew up with it like from being 12, so that's 11 years I have grown up with YouTube and YouTubers. I've been through the golden age and everything. It's definitely not as simple as it used to be, especially from what YouTubers used to talk about. It was like being a YouTuber back then compared to now. The algorithms, there are multiple algorithms. There's all sorts that you have to do now to be a YouTuber, to see some sort of success, or at least to be seen more, I guess. And it's not like I'm complaining, that's fine with me. I'm all about putting in work and showing my work to other people, and that's why I like YouTube. I like being me and doing me things and then just being like, oh, other people who want to see it too. I watched a really interesting video today by a YouTube channel called Channel Makers, where these two guys kind of, I would say kind of sit down and talk to you, but they're standing up, but you get the idea. They sit down, have a chat, just like, what is the YouTube algorithm, how does it work, and all this. They went into really good depth with it and made it very understandable. Like, the comments were just like, oh, this is really confusing, I don't understand. And I'm just like, no, it's explained really simply. So it talks about, as a YouTuber, what specific, I guess you could say, genre you do as a YouTuber. So it could be like commentary, gaming, stuff like that. And the algorithm essentially looks around and is just like, you're new, and it like, the algorithm doesn't understand, from what I know. The algorithm doesn't understand what you're doing. It's trying to learn what your channel is and what you're doing mainly on your channel. So it's like, it targets certain people for like a certain game or whatever you're playing, in my case a game, and if it goes well, it targets an audience from the same person, but like who watches a different type of genre, and it targets that audience to see if those people would come in to watch your video, and then all this stuff that the algorithm does to try and learn from your channel, like to see who will watch your, like who will go on your channel, who will subscribe, who would watch your things, and who it should be targeted towards. It was really interesting, and these two guys were talking about how if you go into multiple genres, I guess, on your channel, like how I am trying to do, it can confuse the algorithm and you will essentially end up with less traction on your channel, less people coming in, and like, you know, someone who sees a video that you do and they really like it, and then they see that you do other videos and they're just like, I'm not so sure about that, and then they kind of leave your channel alone. I kind of noticed that as soon as I started to make other videos, like touching grass, which I'm okay with, but at the same time I still want to grow my channel. I do like my channel as it is, but I do want to grow it. So what I'm thinking is putting touching grass on the back burner for a bit and focusing more on gaming. Try not to do too many updates. I've been really focused on this whole consistency thing, trying to upload certain days of the week and stuff, and I'm just like, yes, but also stress. And I really enjoy doing YouTube, so I don't want to be stressed while I'm doing something I enjoy. So I think from now on I'm just going to upload when I can, or when I want to. And I've been wanting to do Into the Pit, like, I wanted to upload it every 2 days, but it hasn't really worked out, but that's just because the game, there was an issue with the game. I didn't know. I had Scott look at it, he didn't know, and then we found out the resolution was all off, which was fucking up the recording. So that took 5 takes for night 2, which was agonizing to do. I've been having some issues with touching grass because I record it on my phone and then I send that video to Google Drive. It has an issue where, like, this weird bug where when you upload, it says it's uploading but it doesn't upload, so you have to keep on uploading it. And then, like, I have issues with space on Google Drive and I'm not paying for more space, so I've had to limit my touching grass videos to around about an hour, just over an hour, and nothing over that, otherwise it just won't upload. So that's been stressful and that's been bugging me for a really long time. Makes uploading touching grass harder and it's more effort when touching grass isn't even supposed to be like more effort. I made it so I can like sort of take a break from editing, like have a little break, but also put out something I want to put out and like make something that is better for my mental state, because horror games are not really not really good for me. Well, I do like horror games. They are really interesting and I really love the story, and Into the Pit is it's so freaking awesome so far. But yeah, that's the issue I'm facing currently, and it's just like, what do I do besides stick to games? Because the more I release gaming things, the more consistent my genres are, I guess, in what I do on my channel, the more people will come to this channel and be supportive, and the more of a community will build. And that is something I really want, even though I don't know how to manage a community or manage a business. But it's all about the journey, right? No! But I definitely don't want to give up YouTube. I feel like I'm actually doing something, and I've never worked so much or so hard, especially in a single day or a week or a month in my entire life. And I actually enjoy it, and I'm just like, what the heck? Like, it's slightly burning me out, but I'm really enjoying it. I've had to actually hold back on how much I edit and my quality of editing and all the memes and like the montages I try to fit in and stuff, because it takes way too long and it takes too much out of me, even though it's really freaking fun to do and it's so fun to watch. I've had to hold back on that, essentially introduce a newer editing style, which is more like golden age YouTuber. Yeah, you can see my new editing style in like Rental and Into the Pit so far, which I don't mind it. I think it's pretty good. It makes an entertaining video. I definitely need to cut more out. It's very hard to judge what needs to be cut out and what should stay in a video when you are the one who has recorded it and you're really attached to it. I need to learn not to be attached to the things I've made and just let it go for entertainment purposes. It's not entertaining to sort of like watch me do essentially nothing in a game if like nothing's popping off. But I can't make a video too short because then it's just like, what's the point? Like, don't try and predict when I'm going to upload or anything, but videos will come out. Just trust in that. Just trust in me that videos will come out. If I was not going to upload anymore and I'm just like, I'm done with YouTube, I'd say it, but I'm not done with YouTube. I want to see where it takes me, and I want to see how things go, and I want to progress on YouTube and see where that takes me down the line in life. That's all I wanted to say, really. But thank you for supporting me all this time, even though I've been really inconsistent and been trying new things out on my really new channel. I just need to slow the fuck down. But yeah, thank you for listening to my yapping, I guess. Informational yapping as well. And have a really good fucking day. Love you, bye!